Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn about the new estimation software by Out and Out Studio. If you already have an account with us, put in your email and password or register with us with your existing Google account. If you want to use another email ID, then click on the Register Now button. Put on your email, password, first name and last name and hit the register button to register with us. We already have an account, so let's click on the login button and log into our account. Put in the email and password and let's log into the account. This is your dashboard where you will have the information such as the projects and your estimates. Besides that, you have a book on-site appointment button which you can use to book an on-site appointment. On the top toolbar, you have the same button and a WhatsApp help button. On the right hand side top portion, you have your name displayed and the logout button. On the left hand side menu, you have the dashboard, projects and estimate menus. Let's start by clicking on the projects menu. This is the place where you create your new projects. As we have no project created, you can see no project found. Let's go to the estimates menu. This is the place where you create new estimates for your projects. As we have created no new estimate, you can see no estimate found. Let's create a new estimate. Click on the project name. Oops, we have no projects found. So first we need to create a project so that we could add an estimate to it. So let's create a project first. Head on to the projects tab. You start by entering a project name. So for this purpose, let's add test project 2 BHK. Give it a location, so for example, Mumbai, and a dummy area. For this purpose, 1000 square feet. You can also give a different billing name than your full name. Right now, let's keep it John Doe. Hit on the submit button and voila, your first project is created. You can see the details such as name, location and other details. Now let's create its estimate. Click on the estimates menu and when you head towards the project name, you can see the newly created project, that is test project 2 BHK. Let's click on that. You can see the client name, the location. Now let's enter an estimate name for this example. Let's see first name and the type. For this purpose, let's go for a turnkey project. So let's enter turnkey and a category for this estimate. We have three categories: budget, standard and premium. Let's click on budget and hit create button. Hooray! Your first estimate has been created. You can see the details such as project name and the location. To add in more details and more items to this project and estimate, you need to click the edit button. Let's click it. This is the place where you actually add items to the estimate and get its total. You can see the project name and other details on the top portion and the last updated time and date of the estimate. You can also edit the estimate name, type and category by directly typing into the fields. Let's keep it right that for now. The central portion of the estimate is the table or the list where you add the items and you can configure its other details. You can get the name, description, category, quantity and final price of the items with the total of the estimate on the bottom right. The bottom part of the estimate consists of two buttons. One is add items to the estimate. Click on this to add items. The second button is add a new section to the estimate. A default section is already provided in the estimate. And section is a group or a category where you can categorize or group items. This could be living room, bedroom, toilet, etc. Let's start by adding an item to this estimate. Click on the add item button and choose an option. For example, let's type in flooring. You start typing floor, you get the related options. We have two flooring options such as 4 by 2 and 6 by 4. Let's click on flooring 6 by 4 and hit on the confirm button. You can see the new item has been added to an estimate. You can see the description, the laying of vitrified floor tiles of size 6 by 4 inclusive of all materials. You need to select the category in order to get the final price. The prices depend on the three categories such as budget, standard and premium. For this, let's click on the budget button. You can see the final price with a quantity of 1 square feet added. The default quantity is 1 in all the items. Let's double click on it to change the quantity. Let's type in a figure such as 350 square feet. Click outside and you can see the final price changed along with the total. Let's put in another item to this list. Click on the add item button and let's start typing. For this, say, let's go for wall tiling 4 by 2. We have flooring. Let's go for wall tiles also. Hit confirm. You can see the work added. This time, let's click on premium option. You can see the final price. Let's change the quantity as well. Maybe to 20 square feet. You can see the final price updated and the total updated as well. This is categorized into one section. Let's rename this section. Just double click on it and typing a new value. For example, maybe this is the living room. Click outside. You have a new section for the living room created, which has two items in it, flooring and wall tiling. Let's add another section. Click on the add section and choose after which section you need to add a new ones. Click on living room and confirm. A new section has been created. Let's give it a name. Double click and for say example, let's give it kitchen. Click on outside and new section has been created. Click on the drop down and let's start by adding some items. To search for items, you have two options. Either you can scroll down and select the item which you need. In this case, I need a granite countertop. You can directly scroll down and select it, or you can start typing the name in the search bar. Let's type in granite and we got this material. Let's add it. You can see the material is added. Let's select a category. You get the price. Let's give it a quantity as well. Double click and maybe 10 square feet. You can see the price has been updated. So we have two sections and each section has its individual final price. And the total final price of the estimate has been given here. You can drag and drop individual sections according to your wish. Just click on the blue lines and drag it up and down. Similarly, individual items can also be dragged and sorted. You can see how to drag and drop. Similarly, you can also drag items from another section and add it to the second section as well. When you add those items, you can see the individual section total has been updated as well as the estimate total. When you are satisfied with the estimate, you need to save this. Hit on the save button to save this estimate. Hooray! Your first estimate has been saved successfully. You can create one estimate per project as a standard user. To create multiple estimates per project, you need to contact customer care or book an on-site appointment with us. To book an appointment, you can click on the book on-site appointment button on the top bar or chat with us on the WhatsApp help. Thank you.